Hey, how's it going everyone? GC Performance here, back with another video. Today I have for you guys the Diverge 2021 in the base carbon. Retail is $1,300. The weights are with the plastic pedals on here. Weighing at 23 pounds, 10 ounces. 10.72 kilos. This is a size 56 and it is an all aluminum frame with a carbon fiber fork. Stay tuned to after the video where you guys will hear a free body sound test on this wheel right here. Thank you guys. Hey, how's it going everyone? This is GC Performance here, back with another video. Today I have for you guys the brand new Specialized Diverge in the base carbon for $1,300. This is a 2021 model. It's an aluminum frame with a carbon fiber fork. I believe the weight was 23 pounds something ounces. An amazing bike. I mean, definitely want to talk about this from getting going. For who this bike is for, definitely I would recommend it for someone who's just starting out in the sport and they're unsure of whether or not where they want to ride at. Maybe they want to ride on gravel, maybe they want to ride on the levee, maybe they want to ride on sidewalks in and out, they don't want to do full-on road bike rides. I mean, this bike for $1,300 now, especially after the price increase where the Specialized LA was $1,000 now for a base model, this bike for $300 more can do so much more and you won't be limited to it. So you can do a levee ride with your friends, you can do a gravel ride with your friends, you can do road rides with your friends because it comes equipped with road tires. You get the same Grupo that you get on the Specialized LA. You just get 8 gears in the back, 2 in the front, a little bit longer of a cage just in case you want to put a higher gear range on there. But in terms of the frame and the bike, there's more you can do with it. So we'll get into that, we'll talk about it, and I'll show you all the components on it. So this is the E5, I believe the smoke color. They have 3 different other colors, but this is the E5 budded aluminum smoke color. It does come with a FACT carbon fiber fork. Up top here, you get an aluminum handlebar with a drop down handlebar, 31.8 clamp. You get Shimano Clare shifters. It is disc brakes, but they are mechanical, so they're not hydraulic. So that what that means is that is a cable that actuates the brake instead of a hydraulic fluid. You can even see the cable right there. So it is not a hydraulic disc brake, so maybe a little bit less maintenance as well for the average consumer. The tires that come on here are going to be the Specialized Road Sport and the 700 by 35, so you do get a nice wide tire. They are heavy, they are a beefy tire, but you can put up to a 700 by 47 on here if you want to go on gravel, or you can put it back to a 26 or 28 tire as well, so if you want to do some strict road riding. It is a aluminum rim with a axis, it's an axis aluminum rim and an axis front hub with a 6-bolt disc pattern. Just a regular Tektro disc brake on there as well. The fork is carbon fiber, like I mentioned, all internal cables. This is like a gunmetal gray color. I'll go on the sun on the side. It's more of like a gunmetal gray color with like a dove gray kind of for the Specialized logo. It looks really clean. As you can see here, they have enough mounting systems on this bike for front racks, for a pizza rack, for fenders, for whatever you want to do. You have the mounts right here for the front rack. You have pannier bags if you want to do it. You have 2 water bottle cages here, or you have a water bottle cage here, a water bottle cage here. You have a bento box if you want to do up here as well for storage or something else you can put there. There is also a water bottle cage underneath here for hydration, so you are covered everywhere you want to go. If you did want to take this bike backpacking, you can. You also do have the rear racks right here as well and down there. The bike is fitted to the T for backpacking, exploring, everything you like. Like I said, this bike can also be up to a 700 by 47C tire, so that's a pretty beefy tire. Also, this bike can be used as a 650B. What that means is these tires right now in diameter about 700C. What that translates into is about a 29-inch tire. You can put a 650B, which is a 27.5-inch tire. So if you want to do some single track gravel riding, like some mountain bike trail gravel riding, you can. You can put a little bit smaller wheel diameter. They actually raised the bottom bracket on this bike for this year, and they made the fork a much more bigger rake out as well. So it's able to do some single track. So that's a really cool feature of the bike. So one bike, 2 different wheel sizes. I think it's a cool option. You have the lowered seat stays to make it more aero. You have a regular 27.2 seat post aluminum. You see the Diverge logo right there. Comes with a Specialized bridge saddle, just a normal dense foam bridge saddle, comfy saddle, nothing crazy. Gearing on here is 8-speed in the rear. I do not know the exact gear range, and I apologize. You guys can yell at me if you like, but I'm sure if you go on specialized.com, you can find it out. It is a Sunrace cassette, a little bit cheaper of a cassette, but it's an 8-speed if you like. I think it looks like a 34 tooth or 32 tooth. You have this Claris 8-speed rear derailleur with a long cage on there to accommodate those big gears. And again, this is going to come fitted with a little bit more of a gravel gearing system, not aimed towards the road right away. So it's right in the middle. I think this is a I think it's a 5034 tooth, so it's a compact crank, Shimano crank on there, nothing crazy. It is a threaded bottom bracket, so you can change that crank out if you wanted to. You have a Claris front derailleur as well. And then in the rear, you have a Axis aluminum rear wheel with a Road Sport 735 tire on the back. Again, like I said, you can take up to a 700 by 47 clearance on here. They've left a lot of room for a bigger tire if you wanted to. And also you can go 650B if you wanted to as well, so keep that in mind. But this bike, like I said, really cool bike for what it is. There's a lot more options, whereas a Specialized Allay, it's $1,000, you're limited to only road. But I got more and more people coming here saying, hey, I have buddies who are doing gravel riding. I want to get off the road. I want to be a little more safer. I want to maybe have some fun. Maybe your roads aren't paved as well as where you are. I mean, this bike is $300 more. You're getting a lot more bike for the money. The only downside to this model, granted, it is $300 or $1,300. It doesn't have any of the Diverge selling points. So there is no Future Shock in here. You don't actually get a Future Shock on the Diverge until $2,900, but it does not have a shock on the front bike. I think the next model up as well for $1,900 does not come with a shock as well. And you do not get the internal SWAT storage system either. I believe that is only on the carbon fiber models. All aluminum models will not come with the SWAT storage on there. Actually, maybe even the base carbon doesn't come with it either. I have to double check, but yeah, you don't get the SWAT storage. You don't get the Future Shock, which the Diverge is known for. That's Ben's bread and butter. That's what the bike is kind of all about. So keep that in mind. But again, for $1,300, you can't complain for all the awesome things you're getting with this bike. Very versatile, very fun. It's a great bike. You can do road rides with it. You can definitely make it lighter if you wanted to. The weight that I gave you is with those pedals. It's with these chunky tires, so you have options. So keep that in mind. But yeah, like I said, this is the Diverge E5 base carbon. Sorry, I don't know where that my head's at. Diverge E5 retail is $1,300, weighing at 23 pounds, something ounces. I forget. It's at the beginning of the video. Stay tuned to after video where you guys are gonna hear a free body sound test. Thank you guys again so much. See you next video. All right, guys, this is the Diverge E5 base, $1,300 bike, Axis aluminum wheels, Axis free of body, and here comes the free up sound test. All right, thank you guys. See you next video.